So in the San Francisco Bay Area, there are a number of criminal defense attorneys. There are very few of us who focus mainly on DUI defense. And I'm the only one I know that focuses only on DUI defense. I don't do other types of cases. If it's a DUI case that has some other types of charges, I would work on that. But I do DUI defense. And if you contact me, that would be finding one of the top DUI lawyers in the Bay Area. You can contact someone like me, find me online. I give everyone my cell phone once, I talk to them so they can contact me directly, calling, texting, they can email me. But finding the best DUI lawyer is in the San Francisco Bay Area can be a challenge because there's a lot of lawyers that advertise. You don't want to get a lawyer who's sending mail to your house saying, hire me, and sending you a letter. That's so intrusive. It just shows from the beginning that they don't care about your privacy. Someone who calls you, sometimes these companies call you, try and get you to use their services. No. You want to find someone that the best thing that you can do is if you know someone who had a DUI and had a really good experience with a really good DUI lawyer, talk to them about who their lawyer was and talk to that lawyer and see if they're available and at least to do a consultation. I recommend talking to at least 2 or 3 lawyers, finding who's right for you. And that means finding someone with experience, many years of experience doing mainly DUI defense. Then it's someone who's familiar with the court that your case is in. So where in the San Francisco Bay Area is your case? If you were to call me and it was a case in Tahoe or a case in Southern California, no, I'm not the right lawyer. I'd be able to point you to a handful of excellent DUI lawyers in those areas, but I'm in Northern California. I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area mainly, and I do free consultations. A lawyer is going to, make sure that the contract that they send you is understandable, that you don't feel like they're, trying to scam you or, have all these different outs or all these extra fees for hourly this or that. And just, ask a lawyer questions like, when the case is over, can I still call you? Do you withdraw from my case when it's done in court? Lawyers who do that they just want no responsibility in the future for the case and they withdraw. It's horrible in my book to do that. That's abandoning a client. When I take on a client, I take them on for the long run. They become part of the family. We're here to help. I do this work because I want to help people. And I think it's really important that we help people in this world, whether it's any field, education, just anything, but, protecting someone's constitutional rights, educating them on, ways to improve things, make things better, or at least stable after they've had a DUI. Some people need a lot of advice and help with an alcohol issue. Not everyone who gets a DUI is an alcoholic, so some people don't. But we talk about things like ways to not put yourself in a situation where this kind of thing might happen again. I go over a lot of that with my clients, no matter how old they are or who they are. A lot of parents really appreciate me talking with their kids who are usually, college age or a little older, some are high schoolers, about, responsibilities for their lives, for their friends, when they go out, how to protect themselves and not put themselves in a situation where when they think that they were not going to be driving, all of a sudden they're behind the wheel because they're the soberest person in the group. And there are things that you need to think about and do on an everyday basis if you're going to go out and drink in order to not get in trouble or get in trouble again. So just someone who cares about people is a good place to start with a DUI lawyer. I mean, this is someone you got to feel comfortable with. Go with what your gut says as well. And someone who calls you back real quick, that's a good sign that they want to help you out. Someone who actually calls you or an attorney calls you instead of just having their office call you, that's someone who's reaching out to you. Sometimes we get busy, but if a lawyer's in the middle of something and they get your message, within, a short period of time, just getting a text from them saying, hey, John, I got your message and I'm going to call you back at such and such a time, or what works for you, or as soon as I'm done with this meeting or in court or whatever, or hearing or trial, and then inviting you to send their paperwork. Text me over the documents that you got from the police or the jail when you got arrested, and so I can have a look at this, and when I can call you as soon as I can, I'll have this information in front of me. These are things that show that someone actually cares about you and that you're not a number and that you matter. And that's an attorney. That's a very good quality in an attorney. You should look for something like that if it matters to you, and it should. But there's a lot going on. Look at their website. Look at on different attorney review sites, whether it's Avvo or Yelp or whatever it is. What do the reviews say? That can tell you a lot. You won't see as many reviews for lawyers who do mainly DUI work unless they do a lot of traffic cases. I don't do traffic tickets and things like that. If I did, I'd have hundreds and hundreds of reviews. When someone has a DUI, if they want to leave me a review, a lot of times they're more hesitant to, because they don't want it to be revealed that they got a DUI. That's understandable. If you can leave it under a name or initials or something like that, maybe you want to do that. But don't just hire a lawyer because they have hundreds of reviews and thinking that's a good DUI lawyer. No, that means they do traffic cases. You got a speeding ticket. Who cares if you put your name down leaving a review for a lawyer? So know that as well. And just, find someone who's been around a long time, who knows how to defend you, who knows the county that your case is in, meaning they know the DAs, the judges, that they're very familiar with the DMV. That's really important too. Familiarity with the DMV, with the hearing officers there, and with the staff and with the supervisors. That's the kind of thing that is very important in these cases for a number of reasons. And also someone who can give you some good referrals when you're looking for things later on that you might need if you did get convicted, like ignition interlock providers or insurance providers for high-risk insurance or things like that. Someone who can point you in the right direction of places that are affordable and have good customer service, that's important. You shouldn't have to reinvent the wheel, because there's a lot of companies out there that make a lot of mistakes that make your life miserable. And you hear a lot about this kind of stuff, especially in the DUI schools. It's something that we try and help our clients avoid, because good customer service means less pain and heartache for you if you've been convicted of a case, because you're already dealing with enough. You shouldn't have to deal with more and incompetence and things like that. Find the right lawyer in the San Francisco Bay Area. You're always welcome to call me for a free consultation. I never say I'm the only great lawyer in the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm one of a handful of the best out there, I think. But I never say, oh, I'm the best, you have to hire me. I'm happy to talk to you, give you a consultation, discuss your case, talk about your biggest concerns, your biggest worries, whether you're going back to jail, whether you're going to lose your license if you get a DUI in the San Francisco Bay Area. I'd spend hours and hours every day talking to people about their cases, whether they're current clients or people who just got arrested for DUIs, or people who just want to know about, a family member who's looking for help. I'm here to help, and feel free to reach out.